Sir, my next question is related to supply chain. We have seen in the recently post-lockdown situation, imports have essential commodities hit due to logistic issues and loss of production in other countries. And international trade is disrupted heavily due to transportation to long distance and other challenges. And our domestic production and consumption are adversely affected due to lockdown, labor migration issues, and there are many sectors which are dependent on imported raw material. Now, in such situation, according to you, what is going to be global supply chain scenario and how best Indian exporters can overcome from such challenges?
See, so far as the supply chain is concerned, I would like to draw a distinction between the supply chain so far as India is concerned and also supply chain internationally. I will like to take it up a bit separately. So far as Indian supply chain is concerned, again, you have two types. One is supply chain where the entire supply is made from domestic sources. The second is supply chain where you have imported supplies which meets the requirement of domestic production or export production. Now, what happens is that so far as the supply chain is concerned, on 25th of March, when you had the lockdown essentially said that you have to stop transportation and you have to stop production. So automatically you stopped supply, you stopped procurement, you stopped production of all types of goods, including raw material, intermediate goods, finished products, minerals, etc., except for essential commodities. And broadly, essential commodities meant food products, agricultural, that is primary food products, and also manufactured food products. Virtually, that is what our country was making in this 3 months or whatever, from 25th March to 25th of June or whatever, means about 2.5 months now. Now, if that is the scenario, then essentially what happened with the supply chain is that because of this administrative order which came in, so the administrative order was taken because of extraordinary circumstances. And the administrative order had nothing else to do but to come. So with the administrative order, the entire supply chain got distorted and almost broken down. So what did we do? So far as essential services, essential supply is concerned, the essential supplies were permitted and most of the food products and all had agricultural products as raw material. So you had agricultural products coming in for raw material. So you had goods of small manufactured for FMCGs also being available in the market. But the striking thing and the very important thing to notice is that very soon we started facing constraints in supply of even those manufactured FMCG products. Today, even in the city of Bombay, when I go out to buy, I do not always get my favorite brand of biscuits. I do not even get simple, uh, my favorite brand of, let's say, the soaps or even the detergents, etc., which I use. Now, this does not mean that supply has stopped, but you are getting inoptimal supply. Now, why that has happened? Primarily because production has stopped and all inventories which were there have been severely depleted in these 2.5 months by the entire country consuming this. Now, this is a very, very serious situation. Essentially because if you do not have all these products already lined up even as inventories, also as inventories plus regular current production, and also if you do not have wherewithals to produce them at short notice, then the entire production process will get impeded and not be able to start production. So when the lockdown totally goes and you have total production being started and supplies start happening, then you might find a situation where there will be constraints on availability of intermediate goods and constraints on availability of certain other manufactured intermediates, which actually is necessary for production of other complex goods. Now, this could be faced in many sectors. You will also have a problem of availability of finished goods. Thankfully, lot of finished goods, the demand could be suppressed, and that could be a reason that if demand is suppressed, then you might have a situation where because demand is suppressed, so the absence or lack of production or lack of goods may not actually be observed much. But what is happening essentially is the challenge of how to now restart the supply chain. Now, restarting the supply chain is what is very important. And for restarting, you require whole sorts of resources, not only monetary resource, but so many other resources, including giving confidence in the minds of the truck operators and all to carry the goods from place A to place B. Luckily, in the current unlock one, we have a situation where actually it is being permitted, production and supply is being permitted in all places except containment zone. So that way it is slightly better. Till last week, what you had is that red zone, green zone, yellow zone with all so many complexities that supply was getting affected. So it will be a huge challenge to bring it up, and we can discuss this separately, but this challenge will always be there. That is the domestic scenario. About international scenario, the global value chain will affect, and also imported products because of the trade restriction, trade embargo could also affect. You have a global value chain separate question, so I'll come into that. Do you want me to answer the global value chain now?
There will be separate question. So
Okay.
if it is now coming, then I will discuss later separately global value chain.